Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Down here for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy, and the single back takes the handoff.
And what up, Blue?
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Trying to advance, though.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down.
Trying to advance.
What's the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The short completion of the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line.
Oh, we hitting out here today. Okay.
lineman, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Look at 6 people watching. God dang. Some pressure.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Okay, it's third down after that run. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's complete downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Broncos pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They try to run it with the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. And the quarterback dropping back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that is no good.
What,
That
missed?
will stay right where it is.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
There's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Give it to the back again. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The 30.
That's what I'm talking about, boys.
He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Using the swerve.
Yes, sir. That too.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT.
That too, man.
Now they get set to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return.
And the Boise State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
I need a back like that in Colorado Springs.
Gotta go recruit, boy.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who left his way wide open.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down.
Okay, how
He'll hand it off.
okay.
Stop after a small gain. Now we'll get it 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looks like he's going to run it. Catch made down the left side. Explosive play. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass cost him 5 yards. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running back has it on the screen now. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Look out, he's got some space. That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Or using the swerve. I need a back like it in Colorado Springs.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Using his legs, it's Martinez.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Martinez. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Boise State 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. I mean, he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
Let's see what we get here.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught quickly. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. The shotgun running play call. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal upcoming. Tight end goes in motion. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And the defense brings him down.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
in Colorado Springs.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking for a gap, it's Martinez. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Here's the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And there's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to pass this time. And he'll loft it to the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding space at the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Fights off the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Broncos line up with a 1st and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Dino. Go.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it here. In the clear at the 25. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the point after is right down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down.
And the Boise State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They look to throw it here on second down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Defense not pressing this time. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On the ground, it's Martinez. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Shut up, Joe, and get back on the game with Oklahoma, man. Fucking coach.
Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the kick is a squib kick. Taken by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the Boise State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they get him down after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Send the back in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. On the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Broncos come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Martinez.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. On the run, it's Martinez. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Escapes the sack. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start.
Offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. They got him down out near the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff on a counter. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
1st down here for this offense. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
I need a back like that in Colorado Springs.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. It's a toss to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 brings up 3rd down.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Ohio State.
And now from the pistol formation. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
And that's another Bronco.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Turner. He's going to pull it down and run. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 31, Boise State 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Get set.
Quarterback's got it on the option. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And the Broncos with 1st and 10 here. They'll give it to the running back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones that get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Handing off on the draw play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great job by this defense, backed up deep in their own territory inside the red zone, but they get penetration and come up with a loss there.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Dropping back. It's Turner. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. They'll run it here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Picks up 3. Brings up 3rd down.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They're going to run it. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out past the 30.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for a gap. It's Martinez. Brought down, but broke a tackle and produced a solid gain there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.